Hello, today we are going to be making Play-Doh. In the classroom, I usually make this about once a week, and I have found that when making Play-Doh or baking or cooking in general, it works on counting with kids, connecting a quantity to the numeral. So you do need 2 scoops of flour for this. So on the recipe, you see the number 2, and then you do 2 scoops. And then it also works on following directions because we do use boiling hot water, and all of my students know that boiling hot water means that I have to be the one who adds it in and mixes it up because it is too hot for them. So we are gonna get started. So first we need 2 cups of flour. So my bag was a little small, so I am scooping flour out of a bowl. So I like to use the knife because, well, at home I do. At school, I just kind of eyeball it. But I like to use the knife because it kind of helps make it a little bit more even on the top. So there's 1 cup of flour. And I do have the kids pour the flour in, and we all count together. It's a big teamwork effort that we do. They have a lot of fun making it. We get to pick colors. It's fun. So there is the 2 cups of flour. So next, you need 1 cup of salt. So I have the kids help me pour out the 1 cup. With that, I usually just eyeball it. It's about a cup there. So then they would help dump it in. So we have our 2 cups of flour and our 1 cup of salt. Then we need 4 teaspoons of cream of tartar, or tartar, as I was corrected yesterday. Apparently that is dirty. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I already boiled my water and I poured it off into my 2 cup measuring cup. You do need 2 cups. So I find it is easiest to add the color to the water and then add it to the mixture. So today I want to do blue. You can get funky neon colors. Those can be fun. You can also work on what 2 colors make what in mixing colors with kids. They get a total kick out of that. But as you can see, it distributes pretty nicely, and then you just pour it in. And I find it is the easiest way to color Play-Doh. So I don't pour the whole thing in. I poured almost a cup in, and then we need a spoon. To stir it all up. So at this point, because it is using boiling hot water, I tell the kids that we're using our eyes to watch, not our hands to help. Because keeping them safe is very, very important. So add a little bit more water. So then when you get it to this point, we still have one more ingredient to add. We have to add 2 tablespoons of oil. I add the oil after the water has gone in because I have found that it helps retain the moisture from the water into the Play-Doh and it doesn't dry out as fast. So we do 1, 2. And I do have kids help me for those because they find it fun. So then you mix in the oil. So I get 2 cups of water ready. I don't use all 2 cups. This time I used about 1 cup, a little over 1 cup. So at this point, this is when I start kneading the dough to really incorporate all of the oil that we added in. You can scrape down the sides and get some of those ingredients that are left up there on the side. So any flour will do. I find that free-flowing salt, just iodized salt, is the best. Any cream of tartar will work. Any food coloring will work, and any oil works. At school, I actually use olive oil, and I really like it. Okay. So then at this point, you can take it out of the bowl. Get all the excess out of the bowl. And knead it on the table. Once it gets cool enough, you can have your kids help you with this. I don't usually in my classroom because, well, I tend to have like 10 kids sitting at a table with me when I make Play-Doh. So it makes it really hard to all take turns to do this. So usually when it gets to about this point is when I pass it off and let them start playing with it. It's still a little warm, but it's not going to burn anybody. But yeah, that is making Play-Doh at home. I will attach the recipe that I use in my classroom. I hope you enjoy making Play-Doh because it is really fun to make with kids. Thanks, bye.